Good morning. It is me, the holistic healer, here with you this morning because I am being spoken to very loudly, and I want to share all of my joy, all of this beautiful energy I'm surrounded in with all of you. So, first of all, like usual, I probably won't look at the camera a lot because I am driving. At some point, I might pull over so that I can actually look at you. But for right now, the last several days for me have been a very huge awakening within an awakening. And for most of us, the last 3 weeks, for some people, the last several months, have been the darkest dark night of the soul that some of us have ever experienced. Why? Well, because it's time for humanity to shift into happiness and joy. It's time for us to start seeing things a little bit differently and feeling things differently. And, oh, I just saw a blue jay. Yeah, that's how my day is going. So anyways, we can't do that if we're still carrying around things that happened to us 20, 30 years ago. If we still have the belief that we are hurt or victim to situations, people, circumstances, that type of thing. So in spiritual maturity, a lot of us, we had our awakenings and we do our soul work, and humans are like layers. We're like onions. We're in layers. So there's never going to be a time when we're not working through something, because as you work through something and release it and transmute it and understand it and accept it and let it go, then the next layer comes up to be dealt with, to be looked at, to be worked through. So that's kind of what's been happening for most of us the last several months. That stuff that's deep, deep down there that we never ever wanted. Oh, there's a rainbow. There's a rainbow. Okay. Anyways, that's stuff that we really were afraid to look at because, it hurts and it sucks. And those traumas that happened to us when we were young or whatever it is, that stuff has been coming up to get looked at. And things that we were not doing in our highest and best way have been shoved in our faces for us to go, oh, okay, do you see me now? Do you see me now? At least for myself personally, that's what's been happening. But the good news is that I have taken that with stride. And although I struggled on and off a lot for the last couple months as I worked through that stuff, as that stuff came up, as really, really hard times happened, I found that as I faced my demons head on, instead of sitting in that and really letting it take me down, I said, okay, all right, let's look at this. Let's take a really deep look at this and let's see, how could I heal this within myself? And when I am very brutally honest with myself and I really look at things in a different perception, seeing the bigger picture, I can tell you that every single time, without a doubt, with the help of my celestial heavenly helpers, and my higher self, that piece of me that wants freedom, that wants limitlessness, that wants joy and abundance, that piece of myself comes in and shows me a better way. And then it's like that aha moment where you go, oh wow, I didn't even realize I was doing that. But it was programmed in you guys. These things that are unempowering, these beliefs that we have that are blocking us from our happiness, they're programmed in us, and we're like robots. We don't even know we're doing it half of the time until we have to take a deeper look at ourselves. And a lot of times we think that somebody else is putting us through something. And honey, no, they're not. You are. It's your beliefs. It's your perception that makes you feel that illusion of being hurt or being a victim, or that somebody is doing something wrong to you, when truly, if you look at it, they may not be in their highest self, but that's not yours. That's not yours. You choose whether that affects you or not. And to be perfectly honest with you, did you guys just see that blue orb behind me? Yeah, it's just that kind of day today. Okay, so I'm going to pull over here because it's really important that I talk to you. So anyways, basically, only you and me, only we can decide what hurts us and what we believe is out of sync within ourselves, okay? So how do we shift that? Well, okay, let's talk about happiness. Let's talk about spiritual truth for just one moment here. So we are vibrational beings, right? We're vibrating. We are energy, we are frequency. We are definitely meant to choose whether we live a life of synchronicity and seeing signs and magic and miracles all around us, or whether we live a life of, feeling down and depressed and, everybody's doing everything to me type of stuff. We've all been there. But in spiritual truth, when we're not here, when we're not in our physical form, when we are wherever it is we are, when we're not on earth, we're a soul, we're energy, we're literally spiritual energy. We are high vibrational energy. High vibrational energy that's truly true in your rawest form. You vibrate at the frequency of love and joy, happiness, way up here, enlightenment, all the way up here where Jesus and Buddha and all the masters are vibrating, way up here. When we're in spiritual truth, we're up there too. We're right there. We're all connected to that. And then we decide that, there's things that we need to learn. There's things that our soul wants to experience to expand. And so we come to earth, and when we come here and when we're born, or maybe before we're born, we are aligned with spiritual truth. So we don't know anything but high vibrational happiness, joy, love, peace, everything in divine perfect order. We don't know anything else. But then we come to earth, and throughout our lives, there are layers upon layers upon layers upon layers of different things that happen to us, different circumstances, different people that come in and, play certain roles. Now, as we spiritually mature, we understand that everything happens for a reason. That's all part of why you came here, to overcome those things, to understand them on a deeper level. If you think of your life as kind of like a play, and everybody in your life has been the characters that you chose before you came here, because those are the things you wanted to experience so you could overcome them. But in overcoming them, we must come to a place where we understand that when we are in truth, when we are aligned, when our energy is aligned with spirit, with God, whatever you call your source, when we are in alignment, when we are in spiritual truth, we are radiating joy, peace, happiness, harmony. So it's already programmed in you. You don't even have to try that hard to experience it. You just have to change your perception. You just have to change your mind. You just have to make the choice that no matter what happens to me, I'm still going to stay aligned with my truth. I know a lot of you are saying, yeah, right, Becky Joe. That's easy for you to say. And it is. It's easy for me to say. But I'll tell you what, when you do your soul work, it's easy for you to do too. It takes time. As these things are coming up right now, they're coming up for you to take a deeper look at them. You need to be brutally honest with yourself. And I've been saying that for a year now, because there is a huge, huge, huge awakening happening on the planet. We all know this. I don't need to tell you any of that. But it's time for each one of us to wake up within our wake up. We're waking up to a new layer, a new level of our being. We're waking up to the next phase here. And the next phase isn't supposed to be about struggle. We're supposed to be done with the struggling. That's why you're going through what you're going through, because you're being shown what is not truth, what is not supposed to come with you on this next phase of the journey. There are things in your life you may need to let go of. They are not good for you. It does not align you with your truth. So instead of spinning in that, take a deep, deep look. If it's something that you can just change your perception on and change your way of thinking, and that aligns with your truth, great. Great, then it's meant to stay in your life. But if you align yourself with truth, and that person, place, or situation or circumstance chooses to stay where it's at and it's not in truth, honey, you need to keep going without it. You need to let it go. You need to bless. I love you. I bless you. I send you away with love. But I'm going to keep walking in my path, because I have great things to do in this world, and I am a limitless being. I have so much potential. Stop letting that garbage hold you back, you guys. Stop. You know, somewhere deep within yourself, you know what your truth is, guys. You do. We already know. We're being spoken to. We just really like to ignore our calling, our inner calling, the calling of our soul. We like to ignore it because it's easier to. It is. It's easier to just, yeah, I know that's not good for me, but it feels good right now, in the moment right now. So we'll just keep rocking with it for right now. And what you don't understand is the more you keep rocking with that, you are holding yourself back. You are carrying garbage that's not yours, burdens that aren't yours. You can love someone, you can bless someone, you can spend your whole life trying to bring them to where you're at. But at the end of the day, they have to make a choice at some point that they want to have better for themselves too. So if you're being shown people in your life that it's time to let go of, honey, let it go. Let it go. You have work to do. We have work to do. We have a planet to save. Are you kidding me? We have a planet to save. And we can't do that if we don't align with our heart's truth and our heart's desire, if we don't align with the divinity within ourselves. So there's something inside of each of us that's called our intuition. And that intuition that's inside of you, every morning when you get up, tells you how you're doing, where you're at, what you should be doing, what's best for you. Are you listening? And every night when you go to bed, that intuition is telling you what you should release while you're sleeping. We did not come here to struggle, light workers. We did not. We came here to overcome and to conquer and to thrive and to teach everyone around us to do that when we expand. Now, I know I've been through enough shit in my life that I'm ready for the joy. I'm ready for the easy times. I'm ready to, well, I can't say yet because it's still a secret, but I'm ready to move to the next phase of my life. I'm ready to kick ass, take names, and teach you all to do the same. I'm ready to align with love. I'm ready to only see the truth. I'm ready to live authentically. I love and accept myself for who I am right here, right now. Flaws and all. Do you? Do you accept yourself? Do you love yourself? Because the more you can look yourself in the mirror and say, I love and appreciate you. I am thankful for you. The better off you'll be. But if you look in the mirror and you say, I love and appreciate you, and you don't feel that deep inside in your solar plexus, you need to ask yourself, why? What's holding you back? Because it's probably somebody else's belief about you. It's time, guys. It's time for us to break through. It's not time to struggle anymore. I love you. So let me tell you really quickly before I'm done preaching for the day. I don't like my videos to get too long here, but hello. Okay, so I got up this morning and I had an orb right outside my window. And I got in the car to take my son to school, and usually on days where I've kind of learned in the last couple of years, on days where I'm supposed to do a video or there's stuff that usually as I'm talking in these videos, the stuff that's coming to me, I'm channeling. Some of it is mine, but other stuff they want to tell you, and I'm just the channel of it. So I know that it's a channel day when I see these clouds up in the sky that I call the high council clouds. And I'll see them on my way to drop my son off, and it's just a big, long, it looks like a long table of beings. You can see their shapes, all their heads sitting at a table. Some of them have wings. It's absolutely beautiful. And I've tried to take pictures of it, but it never turns out. So like I'm literally the only one that can see it, which is pretty cool. So I knew it was a high council day, and I knew I needed to do a video today because there's people that need to hear these words. And then I saw a great big spread eagle, like eagle with the wings spread cloud right over the sun. So it was this great big eagle with the sun in the background. And I was like, oh, wow. And my son saw it too. So then I knew, yep, it's definitely a day where I need to express some beautiful words to you, some encouragement to you. And then on the way home, I saw another eagle cloud spread wide, wide, wide. So the reason I'm telling you this, and then when I was talking to you, I saw a rainbow, I saw a blue jay. The reason I'm telling you guys this is because you guys are being spoken to too. It's just a matter of whether you see it or not. And every single one of us is going to see angel numbers. We're going to see repeated things over and over. That is your guidance speaking to you. You need to tap into what it means specifically and personally to you. The more you follow that, the more you look for that, the more you live that lifestyle where you look for your signs and then you take guided action steps based on that, you will align with the highest and best truth you've ever imagined possible. It just becomes your lifestyle. And when you do that, I'm telling you, when I started doing that a couple of years ago and really listening, really following my guidance, inner and upper, your life becomes amazing. And all these amazing people show up in your life that bring you reasons to be even more amazing, even more blessed, even more happy. And then when you get to feeling really good inside about your life and how blessed you are, more blessings will come. But we really need to start shifting out of this garbage, out of this darkness that's been going on for 3 months, guys. You have to, because there's miracles waiting for you. There's happiness waiting for you. You need to change your mind, change your perception. Don't let that hold you down. Even no matter what's going on in your life, stay happy, stay in truth. Accept and know that that stuff's going to happen and lessons are going to continue to happen. We're never going to be done learning lessons, but learn them with grace and learn them with ease. Stop letting them destroy you, okay? I promise it's a lot easier on the other side. And damn it, when you go out into public, be kind. Hold the door for somebody. Let somebody go ahead of you. Let somebody take your turn. Do a simple little acts of kindness when you're out and about. I promise you that the rewards of that will far outweigh being pissed off because somebody got ahead of you at a green light, or grumbling because somebody budged ahead of you in line. If you change your perception and just go, you know what, I know these people are still vibrating in that matrix vibration, but me, I'm going to shine. I'm going to stand over here. And that's okay. I'll let you go first because I know I'll have my turn. Whew. When you do that, you expand, right? And then it just goes from there. So let's shift, guys. Shift, shift, shift. Okay? If you need help shifting, message me. I'll help you. I love you. Have a wonderful day. God bless you.